Good to have you aboard, lass. Now then, where to start? Feint and strike. Baderon has a task for a trusted adventurer. And these, I think when they have pictures, that usually indicates a cutscene. Yep. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders you prized from the cold dead ends of his mates. That's how I come to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagin letters, lass. And I should know. I've gutted more fishback messengers than I can count. It gets worse, though. The plan to blow up the Victory is all in here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of hell in western Lenosha, then it the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the Victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. 'Twas a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this aright, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw you was onto them, rushed in to do the job and buggered it up. Them tattooed faced bastards, as they say, was paying Otberm's old man there with the Silver Reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, was they? Did they have something better to do, or what? Ooh! The twins are back there. 7Ls, I've got it all backwards. That mess at the Victory. That was meant to be the bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. This bit of raising hell in western Lenosha, that's where it'll be. Summit tells me Swiftperch is about to get hit, and hit hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Rayner at the Coral Tower and tell him he's in for a busy day. Oh, and give him a hand, huh? You can be damn sure he'll need one. So where's this dude? That's the Marauders Guild. Scholar, what's up? Yes, I am Rayner. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the Victory. Now what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Baderon? Why did I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet evening are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? A small slip of paper with drowning wench, proprietor Baderon 10 Fingers, unintelligible writing scrawled all about it. An assault on Swiftperch, but we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Bateron is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Bateron's assessment that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swift Perch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir. Report. It's the Sahagin, sir. They've mounted a full-scale assault on South Tidegate and threatened to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means there is every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swift Perch vulnerable to those pirate traders. It is at times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us. Wink, wink. But wishes will avail us not. Shark, you must serve in their absence. Make for Swift Perch with all haste, and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Nod. It's so funny. I know some people have complained, like, they want the our characters to have voiced lines or whatever, but I kind of appreciate the the silent protagonist or whatever. I mean, Legend of Zelda is one of my favorite series, so I'm kind of used to it. And it's kind of become like a meme at this point or whatever of our characters just nodding. Yeah, I thought that dude was going to give us a quest. Nothing. Maybe he was just saying, like, find some work around here. I'm busy. Wristflow. Commander Rayner sent word we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. I guess we met him at some point? I don't... In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swift Perch. It was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honor of being the one who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bleeding ilm, you hear me? Yes, sir. Here they come. Here now, I thought all them yellow jacket worms was meant to be busy. That useless scrag ain't following the plan. Ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagin brothers? Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it'll be your blood what stains Lord Leviathan's altars. The yellow bellies you can butcher at will. Them dirt-eaten slugs will be crushed under the full might of the Serpent Reavers. Seems Swift Perch was the main target after all, huh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, and no word at all. For Limsa Laminza! Roar! I'll gut all you yellow bellies and dance on your gizzards. I disagree, sir. Leave no pirate scum standing. Show them how a yellow jacket fights. And more stuff. Just trying to keep up with some of that dialogue in the middle of a fight is... I guess it's not too bad here. With the lackeys. Says, wahaha, time to split some heads, adventurer. Let's start with the front line fodder. Yeah, sure. So do they just keep coming in? Because if that's the case, I'm just gonna... More of the bastards. Come on, then. Engaging combat. Alright, you scurvy bastards. Here's a trick to make you soil your britches. Ah, fully resisted the stun. Dweller of the Abyss, your master calls. Heed me words and smite the foes. Keep on pummeling them. We can't take much more of this. Is that a bloody void scent? Hold steady, lads. So cold. Well fought. The Reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about. So don't let your guard down just yet. Ooh. The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. I don't recognize that symbol. I mean, I don't recognize most of them. Like, at this point, I know La Habreas. After, like, what, 8 years or something, I finally recognize La Habreas. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. He talks like the last dude that was bringing about stuff from the void. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. See, that's one thing that I'm glad about doing this New Game Plus. Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. But with the New Game Plus is having, you know, more of a perspective and understanding or whatever of the Ascians and everything like that. And like I remember just like, oh, there was a bunch of Ascians like in A Realm Reborn and whatnot, but like I didn't know who was who or whatever. Whence springs this preternatural might? Mwahaha, writhe as the venom eats its way through your veins. A fearsome opponent against whom you shall not stand alone. An unwelcome guest, no matter, all shall fall before me. Thank you, Stola. No mortal should possess such strength. His power wanes, afford him no chance to recover. I did not. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Yeah, that's another thing. I remember, because I think even now, like in the latest patch, like there's talk of Paragons, and I don't recall who the Paragons are. I don't know if that's just the Ascians, part of the Ascians. Like, is that the Unsundered? I don't recall. So hopefully now playing through it again, I'll find out again. Paragons. Paragons, did he say? Then it is as I feared. Then it is as I feared. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Ascians, to give them their proper name. Oh, so just Paragon and Ascian are interchangeable. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Well, let me tell you about them. I know much. Pardon? You would know if Charlians have encountered Ascians before? I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Because I know much about you, Stola. Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Are you all right, lass? If I had known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I'd have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers were the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Ashtola. Please give our regards to the Scions. I am glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spat of abductions. The thread of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Rayner. Oh, another crystal. Weren't some of these gotten from, like, killing the primals? If I remember correctly. Oh, that one just busted. Huh. Because we got the first one when we first met Y'shtola, right? And I think I remember getting more of them from the primals. Which it seems weird. It's like you have to defeat these primals to get some of these crystals. But you can also just kill a Gubu. Okay, Coral Tower, so that's Limza. Oh, that's... yeah, so Marauders Guild. Yeah, I was wondering last time making my way here if I should have taken Aetherite, but I think I would have had to backtrack to do it. Probably still would have been faster, but... oh well. Shark, eagerly have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Would that Limsa Lominsa had more of your like. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventurers. It is but a matter of time. Clearly, Baderon's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. Isola has been working with us for quite some time, you see. And she was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory and the small matter of your deeds at Swiftperch, you too have proven yourself a valued friend of the Thalassocracy. Admiral. Ah. Best Grand Company leader. Don't even try to argue that. May I present to you Admiral Blufisvin. I want to say it's pronounced differently between the two, because I've watched some cutscenes here and there, watching like other streamers and stuff like that. Because I always thought it was, or at some point they just pronounced it Blofiswin. But I think I saw one early here where she pronounced it Blufisvin. Doesn't matter.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Ha!
Doesn't even look at it.
Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Baderon and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the woman who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast!
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
And this is where you log off, come back tomorrow, maybe a couple days, you know. Get to the banquet, kind of, whenever. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you want to join me live, please jump over to my Twitch channel, same name as this one, Game Shark, with a C, not like the fish. I'll be over there every Tuesday through Saturday, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time. Again, thank you for watching.